Yeah, sure. So I started using Claude in, I think near the end of January.
Okay.
I think I was kind of putting it off a little bit. I was just
Yeah.
kind of being caught in my ways. I was still using Figma,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to deviate from that. And I don't know why I just did the one day. Like Adam was trying to convince me to get in on it, like, cause he was using Claude for code. Um, but he just set me up with an environment. Like I talk about this in the video. Like the terminal is very new to me.
Yeah.
Like I know how to change directories now, and I know how to navigate around it a little bit, but it still feels very foreign to me. And I do have to give those guys a call on Tuple quite a bit, saying, like I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am. Can you help me navigate this? And
Yeah.
but he set me up with this this Vite project and install all the dependencies. He walked me in through all that stuff, and then I just started prompting, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is like I was just talking to it like it was a human and saying, like, it's like I'm standing behind a developer telling it to nudge pixels this way or that way, except it's not getting annoyed with me.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and dude, it was like a drug trip that day.
Yeah.
Like the first time I ever did that, I'm like, wow, this is it's wild.
Yeah.
How quick I can work right now. And I mean, if you've watched the video, that's just my workflow. It's I'm just it. I always get it to generate a sort of a base sort of layout. I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm doing right now, it's like they're not real projects. They're like fake UIs. So the first thing I did is I'll get like Chat GPT to make me like an initial prompt of like, I'll just describe, I need an app and I'll just make up a thing for this type of product, and can use generate a prompt. And then I'll plop that into Claude and it'll give me my first draft. And then I'll just go and I'll just use it like I use Figma. I'll just like move. But the thing I find so efficient is like, it generates all the placeholder content and stuff. Like, if I were to make something like that in Figma, it's like just getting the base design in without tinkering with the cosmetic stuff would take a long period of time. Like just making a table. And I'm not sure if you use Figma a lot, but like
not a lot. I'm familiar with it though. Yeah.
But if like if you want to make a table and you want to like inject auto layout into it, and like that's just it's kind of a headache. And with Claude, I can just say make a table, and then now I can start tinkering to say, hey, like make the padding between rows a bit wider, or I'll just kind of Goldilocks it a bit. It's trying to make it a bit bigger, make it a bit smaller. Okay, and I just work at it bit by bit until I'm happy with it. But then as I'm working too, it's like it's learning from all those changes I make. So if I'm working on a marketing page, and I usually work from like top down. So I'll start on the nav bar, then I'll make the hero, and then I'll do like a feature section. And that feature section will have the way it's titled there, the way that like the title section works. And then it'll just kind of learn from that as it goes. So as I make new changes, it'll just refer to what I did. So it gets to a point, it gets easier and easier as I am building out a page.
Yeah.
I found.
This is fascinating to me, because in the programming community, one of the kind of conversations we're having is, do you feel like the thing you loved doing is no longer yours to do because AI is doing it for you? And for a lot of folks, that, what they're missing is typing syntax, right? Typing code in. And I'm already seeing a difference here where you're like, what I loved doing was not setting up auto layout in Figma and putting placeholder content in Figma, right? What you loved doing was, and still love, is creating the idea of what the design looks like, not clicking buttons to actually represent that design of the page, right? So you're still getting to envision and communicate a design. It's just you have a different set of tools that has some conveniences, so you're doing less manual crap in doing it. Am I hearing that right?
Yes, I feel like it's only